Hi.
Beautiful. How are you?
Good. Nice to see you.
Great seeing you. How's your day?
It's been amazing. How's yours?
Gonna be way better.
How's your tennis been?
I just came back from an injury of like a few months, so I broke my wrist, and now it's actually the first time I'm hitting after 3 months.
Wow.
I'm really excited that I'm able to do what I love again.
How long have you been playing tennis for?
Wow, since I was 9. Yeah,
What
journey.
originally kind of drew you to play tennis?
Okay, so the thing is, I drove by this place and my mom did like a turn, an accident turn, and I'm like, what is this place? She's like, oh yeah, it's tennis. I'm like, what is tennis? She's like, you're 9, Adi.
Yeah, 9.
What sport is? And I was like, okay, can I just try it? She's like, okay. And second I got into that weird people lesson that I wasn't invited to, I fell in love. This is what I'm gonna do for the like. This is where I belong.
It was like it was meant to be.
Absolutely.
Your mum had to make that wrong turn to start your career.
You see? Yeah.
Yeah. Talking about your career, I've heard you've played with some pretty famous people and on this court too.
Yeah. So I played here like with Harrison Ford, Elizabeth Shue, Lele Pons.
Amazing. Good for you. That's so exciting.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun to kick their asses and
Yeah.
kill their ego. It's like worth it.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Good for you. I have a really exciting day planned for us, but we do have to leave the tennis court. We're going to jump on some jet skis
You're kidding.
and go around the marina, and then I'm going to take you on a yacht for lunch. How does that sound? We're about to have an amazing day.
Like I would break my wrist for it again.
No, don't do that.
I
Don't do
probably
that.
will
Don't
end
do
up.
that.
but okay.
Well, let's go head to the water. Enjoy this day.
Let's fucking do it.
Seatbelt, safety first.
Absolutely.
Look at all those dogs.
Yo.
That is like the dream job, honestly.
Yeah, it's like you're having fun. It's like you
Yeah.
have all those fluffy things around.
So cute. Okay, so Addie, tell me, other than tennis, tell me about you. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Tel Aviv,
Nice.
Israel, next to the beach. Very beautiful and relaxing and amazing.
So aside from tennis, you're also into acting and modeling. How did you get into modeling?
That's a crazy story. So the thing is, it's insane how everything you do in life eventually open your door to something else. It's
Absolutely.
like I got discovered on a tennis court by Kate Moss's photographer and the head photographer of Calvin Klein.
What?
Yeah.
That's
And
incredible.
during a morning practice in Tel Aviv, it's like, what are the chances it would ever happen? 0.
It was meant to be. I feel like so many things in your life have kind of just meant to be.
My mom was in the coffee shop in the tennis court and reached out to her and he's like, is this your daughter? Is she a model? And she like bursted in laugh.
Really?
She couldn't stop. She's like, this? She's not a model. She's like, oh no. And he's like, well, can I change that? Can I take her for test shoots? And he did.
I can't believe that. It was fate. It was meant to be.
Exactly, and it was like, and the funny part was, the only reason I said yes to it, not because I loved it or I cared about it, it's because I'm obsessed with Jennifer Aniston. And
Oh my gosh, me too.
She's my idol. She's the only idol I've ever had, and he's the one who did like the most famous magazine cover for Vogue she've ever done, and he's a good friend with her. When he told me he worked with her, I was like, yeah, sure, I will.
That's incredible. What's the coolest cover you've been on? Because I've seen you.
I think the Vogue one I've done in Italy, Vogue Italy, was most interesting because as a kid I was really undeveloped and way too skinny, kind of elfish, golem looking
Right.
vibes. Not pretty like,
You were beautiful.
and not when I was younger. And I was like being laughed constantly on my ears. They were in like proportional back then.
Oh my
And
goodness.
they called me like Dumbo and like
No.
yeah, constantly. And I was for years, right? I was
Yeah.
insecure about that. And then my Vogue cover, it's like the picture that got me into the cover of Vogue Italy is a picture with like Dior where they took my ears and did like that.
Push them forward.
Exactly. And it's like such a closure.
It's like they accentuated an insecurity that made it disappear.
Beautiful. Exactly. It was such a spiritual and mental experience for me to see that and accept me.
Wow, that's really amazing. I love that something, that kind of bothered you was taken away by kind of enhancing it.
Exactly, and it's so funny because those people like who, we're young and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like when they saw that, it's like they clicked for that much.
Yeah, like they're like, we can't say anything about it now.
It's like, yeah, now like
Look, she's on the cover of Vogue.
like, with that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
At this point in your career, obviously you've done a lot with modeling and tennis, and you do acting too. What do you prefer out of kind of this hat tricks of things that you do?
So that's the thing. Tennis was my whole life, and it's such a it's a journey that takes you it almost consume when you're younger, because this is the only
you're
thing
professional.
you do.
Yeah.
It's like you're fully there. Then modeling is, for me, it's a job. It's like I see it as great, awesome. I'm not giving it too much attention. Those things doesn't really describe me, just things I do. And then I was introduced to acting from a place of drama therapy after actually during the military service.
Oh, really?
So I was it was in a war, and
because you're from Israel, obviously,
Exactly.
and that it's
was
required.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the only thing that helped is psychodrama, which is therapy through acting. I think it was the first moment in my life where I felt complete. What the phrase doing something you love, it's not a job.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a blessing.
Wow.
So it's like that. Yeah.
You're an adventurous person, obviously.
That's the scary part in me. I'm way too much.
Yeah.
And it's for me, I will go to the edge, and until I'm falling off, it's not the edge. So it's I need to get it too far to know when to stop. So it's
if you're not standing on the edge, you're taking up too much space.
I agree.
You gotta stay on that edge.
Like the threat. I'm a threat. Yeah, it's a bet. Yeah. Okay. I'm a threat. It's a bet. Yeah. It's a bet.
That was so much fun.
That was amazing.
But I think it's time.
I'm freezing and I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
It's just everything out of me.
I agreed. Let's go up the front and land the signs. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm down. The jet skis. What a blast that was.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I had such a good time. You're crazy on them.
Yeah.
You're
That's the
going
problem.
nuts.
That's why I'm fucking exhausted.
It definitely took the energy out of us a little bit, but it's nice to be, warming up a little bit, getting some sun, and
Oh yeah.
having a bit of a chill.
We deserve that.
We do.
We were writing this thing better than guys.
Yeah,
It's safe
we're
to
really
play
going for it.
it.
We're having a
Yeah.
blast. I want to know, what's next for Addie? What's next in your career? Where do you see yourself going from everything you've achieved to this point?
I've always seen things up until a few months ago, as goals that I had to reach, because if not, it means blah 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 about myself. That's how I kind of pump myself to motivate myself. And lately, after I booked so many lead roles and started really see the process, I realized that I'm not gonna take with me after this amazing life will end, none of it. So it's the only thing I can actually experience is the experience itself and the journey of it. Just being there, just
Be present.
and I'm it's not even about a goal. It's about what I love to do, and if I should do it, and if it's mine, I will do it because it will work.
And it will come to you. I feel like when we were chatting in the car, you said each thing just kind of falls into place because you manifest and you believe
Exactly.
you're
and
on your right path, your right
and,
journey.
and also just be. I deserve that for myself to be who I really believe I want to be. And then it's like clicks.
It's been an amazing journey for you. Is there anyone that in particular that inspires you or influences your journey?
Professionally, Jennifer Aniston really played a big part of it, especially when I was younger and just started, and I needed that motivation because my parents got divorced and all those like no, I gotta be strong. But now, especially through the character building and method acting I'm doing in rehearsals for my lead roles, it's way more deep than that. The people that I'm really sucking my inspiration from are authors and like poets like Emily Dickinson and Sylvia Plath, talking about things that people don't want to talk about every day. And just like be there, be with that pain or be with that thoughts. And that's beautiful. It's okay to be scared of something. I can be with that and hug it. It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, it's part of the journey, part of the roller coaster.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, that darker side of myself that really opened up because of acting, that's one of the most interesting journeys I've had.
That's incredible. It's so nice to hear that you kind of take it, all the ups and downs as part of your process.
And even more than that is I found an amazing outlet, which is basically acting. So it's like I take something that is bad and make it
amazing. I love that.
Yeah, so.
You said you're working on an upcoming movie. Are you able to talk about that with us?
HBO one next year that I'm NDA on.
Yeah.
And another one for Netflix.
So we're just going to have to keep an eye out if you're...
Yeah.
not
I
allowed
wish
to-
I'm dying so I can.
Well, I'm excited to find out what this is. Do you think your social media and your presence online has played a part in your career? Huge.
I met one of my mentors here in LA, which is the director of The Joker, and
Oh, wow.
Todd Phillips is like the biggest thing probably after Scorsese that is younger, and that through social media.
It's
And
crazy.
it's like this amazing man that see me as young Joaquin Phoenix encouraged me to be what I am. And so it's like there's so many beautiful things about it, just a matter of finding the balance.
Yeah, for sure. And having that social media presence, I know that you're on OnlyFans also. What do you show on your OnlyFans as opposed to, say, your Instagram or something of the sort?
I think Instagram is very molded. People that are there, they want to see basically the highlights of you. Judging it if it fits their ego, great, they want to be my friends. If it doesn't, go fuck yourself. This is how I see it. I really do. And in my OnlyFans, I want to see the actual person behind the image.
Yeah.
And Instagram, they don't.
No.
Nobody cares.
It definitely is offering that opportunity to be your authentic self.
And also knowing that there are people who actually don't only care about those like superficial. They want to know me.
You, exactly. Are you enjoying being on the platform?
Absolutely, it's amazing. It's amazing. I realize how much nerdier I am since I got there. I'm like, wow, it's amazing that you got to know it through your friends.
Yeah, and you're enjoying and connecting to
Yes,
on that
they're
level.
amazing. So
Yeah.
smart and sweet and caring, and they're good people. Like
Supportive too. It's awesome.
it's beautiful. Having at least the ability to show who you really are in all fronts, whatever you want to present. And
Yeah.
they will love you and accept you, and that is something that will never, ever happen in social media.
Yeah.
It is normal. Never.
Because they're there to support you because they're your loyal fans that want to know about you personally.
And want to be there for it's all like that.
I love that so much. Thank you for today and spending time with me and getting to know you more. It's been a
amazing
blast.
that you're thanking me when I'm the one who's thanking you.
No,
You made my day. Look how full I am.
Thank
I'm
you.
so-
It was such a great
That was
day.
amazing with the jet skis.
Yeah. The jet skis were a lot of
Me too,
fun.
this shit.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. I can barely speak.
Yeah, I'm ready to have a bit of some food and a nap after this.
Oh
I
yeah, and
think.
then a massage. We gotta play tennis.
Let's play tennis again because the last time I played was with you and it's been too long since
Yeah.
then.
That's on you though.
That's on me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us and we'll see you next time on OFTV's Unlocked.